doing with her cute little face. It's awful. I don't like taking things away. I just hate it. And I know, like, it's a thing you have to do as a parent, but I just don't like it. Anyway, right? It sucks. If you know, you know. But because she sees her twin brothers, like, get babied and they get their diapers changed and da-da-da-da, that's what she wants. She wants that pampered treatment that she thinks that they get because they get their butts changed. And she doesn't want to be a big girl. She's not about it. And we've used every trick that we can think of, trust me. It's been difficult. One of my friends was like, we didn't get ours straightened until 4, almost 5, and I'm like, bro, I don't want to wait that long. That's a long time. We're gonna have to start putting her into pens, bro. I can't. Anyway, so that was my weekend. I know my husband was super frustrated with it too, poor guy. You know, he's not here the whole week because he's at work. And I know it's like he wants to be home on the weekend with the kids and have a good time and enjoy his time with them and not feel like he's having to fight about potty training. Like, trying to get her to potty train is like trying to pet an alligator. Just, it's ridiculous. So anyway, yeah, let's see. Saturday was the channel's 1-year anniversary. Can we get some, like, visual fireworks, please? Exciting. So exciting. I didn't get to celebrate, but I'm gonna be celebrating next weekend. That just means I'll probably go somewhere and have a beer. I'm stoked about it. But I think it's really neat, guys. Like, I'm so excited. I'm super excited to have, like, just dedicated myself to making sure that I'm putting out content and that I've been able to work out, like, a filming schedule, which almost crashed and burned. As you can see, I'm in a different filming space again. Well, you can see that if you've seen my videos before, then you know this is a different filming space. The layout of my house is, it's just stupid, if I'm honest. Like, downstairs has 2 dining rooms, 2 living rooms, 1 kitchen, and 1 bedroom. Bear with me. Upstairs has 3 bedrooms, 2 of which are like the size of master bedrooms, 1 small bathroom, or smaller bathroom, and a bathroom inside the other master, and then a loft that is basically another living room, and it's huge. I really wish they would have put, like, at least 2 more bedrooms upstairs, because that could have happened. Or maybe like a bathroom off the pool or something downstairs. It's just, the whole setup is just stupid. I don't know who did it, but it's dumb. Anyway, I sound so negged out right now. I'm not, I swear. I just, my twins keep waking each other up, so we had to move out of one of the upstairs bedrooms to the downstairs bedroom so that we could put both of them in their own separate rooms upstairs. Because they keep waking each other up and I'm just over it. I want my children to sleep through the night so that I can sleep through the night. I'm sick of waking up. week ahead of time. And then I had some people asking me some other questions. And I was like, you know what, I'll add it on to Monday's Ramble. And then I was like, I don't even want to film tonight. I'm not even gonna film this Ramble, man, because I don't know where I'm gonna film yet. I don't know how I'm gonna get it set up in time. Blah blah blah. You guys don't need to hear all that, but I promised you, and I'm gonna do it. And when I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. Because you know what? I adore the crud out of you guys, and I think you deserve it. And so when I say I'm gonna do something, is that like the third time I said that? I'm gonna do it. So here I am. So just know that I love you, alright? So yeah, should we get on to those questions? I don't know that I really have anything else to report for the week. It's a little bit of a boring week. Oh, I finally watched that reunion. I was not stoked about it, guys. It was not everything I'd hoped for. So yeah. If you don't watch that stuff, you missed out on nothing. And I feel like they rigged my favorite dude, Marshall, over the goals. It was stupid. Yeah, anyway. Let's see what else. Oh, we took my daughter to the dentist. That sucked. She's got some cavities at 3. And honestly, like, we brush her teeth regularly and very well. We don't let her do it herself. We do it for her because, you know, we want to make sure they're clean. But, you know, the dentist was like, are you giving her gummy vitamins? I'm like, yeah, bro, like, that's like one of the only things they have out there these days. They're like the big thing. And she's like, yeah, don't. They stick to their teeth, and this is exactly what happens all the time. She's like, we see it constantly, and I'm like, great. I'm sitting here thinking I'm doing a great thing giving her vitamins. She's like, no, you know those old school Flintstone chewables that you used to have as a kid? Yep, give her those. Okay. Yeah, neither here nor there. Anyway, we're getting that fixed. That wasn't fun. But she got a toy and she was excited. So, you know what? Let's get to those questions. There are 17 of them, and I've only just kind of skimmed over them, so I'm just going to answer them with you. There are 2, however, that are such loaded questions that I think I'm going to make separate videos for each one. Don't hate me if you are one of the people that asked me the question and picked. I don't know if it was 2 separate people that asked me them or one, but I'm going to make separate videos for each of these questions because I think they're loaded. I'll explain when I get there. Okay, so let's get them out with my handy dandy notebook. personal, like, I hope this happens type of thing, or I hope that I can find the next video that goes really big that people love, because it's such a thrill, it's such a great feeling when people love a video that you put out or content that they just are like, oh, this instantly put me to sleep, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want to do. I want to help people sleep and find some peace and relaxation in their life, because life is hard right now. This country, our world, like, it's just, it's a hot mess right now out there, and I think we just need each other. So yeah, wow, I made that way longer than it needed to be, but yeah, that's my goal. Number 2, what is your biggest achievement in life so far? I'm probably gonna sound super cliche saying this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, and that is creating a life. 3 of them. Yeah, childbirth. If you know, you know, like, what a thing. It's crazy. And honestly, if I'm able to keep them alive and not F them up, then that'll probably stay true for a very long time. Like, biggest achievement ever. If it weren't my kids, it would probably be publishing my book or traveling across southern United States, or I'm not even sure, honestly. I've done a lot of stuff, and I'm proud of a lot of stuff, but, you know, I think we're always looking for that next big achievement, so I'm really excited to get to Europe, hopefully travel over there. Number 3, who are your favorite YouTubers? And there was another question that kind of seemed to go hand in hand with this one, that was, what are your favorite YouTube channels? Okay, don't hate me, but I'm actually gonna do a separate video for this one, because I want to create something like the YouTube ASM Artists award show type deal. I think it'd be really fun, like every 3 months, to shout out my favorites. I was talking to ASMR by Linda about this, and she actually mentioned it on her channel to do like a small ASMR artist shout out. I used to be in the booktube community, and we used to do it all the time, and it's such a fantastic idea to support other channels. Like, I'm about it. But I thought it'd be cool to do like almost like an award type thing, like best overall whispers, best triggers, best measuring videos, like, and I don't want to do all the same ones every time. I want to try to like venture out, learn more channels, see more channels, and call people out. You know, maybe one person really will be the best at one thing all the time. I don't know, but I would love to discover it and see. Nonetheless, the answer is I have a lot. I have so many that I watch on a regular basis. It's hard for me to just narrow it down, so I think I'm gonna make a separate video for that one. Don't hate me for it. Get excited, because another one's coming. Number 4, do you have your wisdom teeth removed? Yes. If so, how was your experience? Totally fine. Honestly, if you're getting ready to go through this, don't panic. I didn't even go to sleep. They just injected me and numbed it, and I just got them yanked. Honestly, though, I was really lucky. There were no complications. Mine were ready to go. And I just wanted them out because they were pushing my teeth forward, and I could feel it, and I hated it. So I just went to the dentist and was like, yo, like, let's let's pop these out because I can't stand them. I just wanted them pulled, so I had them numb it all up and just pull them out. And then I literally like went back to work that evening. So I was a bit of a beast when it came to my wisdom teeth, so I'm told. I don't know. I just didn't really think too much about it, in all honesty. I don't know. 5. What tattoos do you have? Do they have any specific meaning, and can you show any? I will say this. This is another one that I'd like to do a separate video for. I have 17 tattoos. I'm happy to show almost all of them. I have one on my ribs that I probably won't like lift a t-shirt to show you, but and then I have some on my feet. I guess I could try to show you those, but I'm gonna do a separate video for them because they all have meaning. And I think that it's gonna take so long to get through all of them, but I'm happy to share them all. They're no secret. I definitely feel like tattoos are art that are meant to be shared, and to each their own. Everybody has their own opinion on that, but I did do an apprenticeship for a while tattooing, and I don't know, I just love it. It's art to me, and I love art. So yeah, that's the second one that I'm like, I want to do a separate video for it, so look for it. I promise I will put one out and go over them. And don't be afraid to get a tattoo. Like, let me not say that to everyone. Oh god. Yeah, because I would hate if someone said that, like, to my kid or something, like, go get a tattoo. But I would do it again. So, anyway. They're addictive. 6. What first got you into ASMR? I think I've kind of told this story before, but I'll kind of briefly re-explain it just in case you've never heard it. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2017. 2 girls that I worked with at the time, after it all happened, were like, hey, if you need something to distress, you should totally listen to ASMR. And I was like, what is this? And they introduced me to Maria, gentle whispering. And I wasn't about it. I thought it was so weird, which I think is the reaction of most people, in all honesty. And then I found GB, and I love her. I still love her to this day. I think she's fantastic. I think that's the experience for most people with GB. She's just super fun. But the one that really hooked me, like hook, line, and sinker, was Sophie Mote's ASMR Planet. She's the most creative YouTuber, and she's so much fun to watch, guys. And it's like the beginning of her videos when she's like, hey guys, and she's got this British accent that I love. I'm a fiend for them, if you didn't know. I mean, I married one. And I just, yeah. Oh, the other one that got me too was, Josie B. Josie. Yes, love her. Oh my goodness, let me stop because I'll just see, this is why. Favorite YouTubers. They're all ASMR artists. Okay, so yeah, that got me into ASMR. Watching it, and then I was in it, and I couldn't stop. I just watched it for everything. When I read books, I listen to ASMR. I'm a multitasker. Everything I do, I'm always listening to it. Do your friends or family know about your channel? Yeah, totally. My husband has to work around my film schedule. He totally knows about it. Same thing with my children, same thing with my parents. The other half of that question that wasn't asked push it, but we've all got our own families, we're doing our own thing, so yeah. Anyway, yes, they do, for the most part. 8, do you find that your shoe size is different for sneakers and normal shoes? I don't know. I've never actually paid attention. I kind of just try on a shoe before I buy it. But now you got me wondering, like, do I need to go check that? My heels currently are a different size than my sneakers. My sneakers are bigger. Weird. Is that a thing? 9, what are your favorite movies? Oh boy, oh, that's loaded. Anything from the Wachowskis? Yeah. So the Matrix series, V for Vendetta. They did Sense8 on Netflix. That was fantastic. And then it got canceled. That sucked. I also love me a John Hughes movie. Yeah, 80s. Love it. Anything I can watch over. Yeah. I'm sure there's a ton, but I can't think of them. What color socks are you wearing? And they spell color C-O-U. This person must be European. Are you British? Anyway, they want to know the color of my socks and to prevent. I do not have socks on. I would show you my bare feet, but I really don't want to tip them up right now. I think that socks on shoes are prisons for the feet. So, if that answers your question. I rarely wear socks. I live in Florida. I don't wear a lot of socks. I wear a lot of flip-flops and slides. So, yeah. Sandals. It's my go. Or combat boots, and when I do, they're normally fuzzy and I don't wear socks. Don't judge me. That was my ankle that just cracked. I'm sorry if you heard it. Alright, 11. What is your dream job? Professional YouTuber. Just kidding. It could be, but my number one dream job, honestly, would be to read for a publisher, or to choose which books to publish, or to be a publisher. Because I think some really dumb books get published, and some really great books get overlooked. So yeah, I think that'd be fun, and I just love to read all day. That'd be great, and get paid for it. I'm about that life. Let me read. And that hasn't always been my dream job. I, once upon a time, wanted to be a top fuel mechanic. Yep. I wanted to work on top fuel cars. I also wanted to do special effects and makeup back in the day. And then they kind of took that away, and that's not a big thing anymore. But I used to want to do that. 12. What countries would you like to visit? All of them. Like, legit, I would love to travel the world. It'd just be so cool. But overall, I think, like, in my top 10 would be, like, I want to go to Israel, Ireland, Scotland, Germany. Like, I'm super stoked to go to Europe, guys. Italy, Australia, but not Australia. Like, I want to go, but I don't want to see the bugs because they're so huge. It's like, my goodness, they're spiders are like the size of my head, and they like wave at you and will like jump and eat your face off. I'm not about it. Anyway, yeah, all of them. I think it'd be great. 13. What TV shows have you been watching recently? Okay, my TV shows are currently on hiatus for the most part. I'm currently watching less exciting shows like You. I'm watching season 4 of You, and I love it, but it's a bit dark from time to time, kind of morbid. Also, Ginny and Georgia. I don't know why I got into that one. Not sure, but it's rando. All the Chicago, so PD, Fire and Med, The Rookie. That's another one I watch. But like shows that I love, like all time, like best, like Calling Out. I love them, and I can't wait for them to come back. Or I'm so sad that they're gone. Is alliance and create like a what are they called? Sign it, and you need to do it. Yeah. I need him to bring that show back. The Rings of Power. I just got a notification on my phone, so if you hear the beep, I'm sorry. Rings of Power. Yes. Can't wait for that to come back in 2024. Carnival Row. I still need to watch season 2. Don't give me spoilers. I'm stoked. House of Dragons. Oh, I love that one. Can't wait. Yeah, I'm a big Game of Thrones fan, guys. Like, one of my children is named after a Game of Thrones character. Real deal. Not even lying. Oh, The Last Kingdom. That's another one that one of my children is named after. They were book series. So, yeah, I'm a bookworm, and I named him after those characters. Not just me, my husband did too. We both chose. And then our last child, or not our last child, the oldest son, is the only one that wasn't named after a book character. Because I told my husband, you need to name your firstborn son. Choose what name you want. I have nothing to say about it. Unless it sucks. He almost got named Banksy, guys. Let's see. Do you play any video games? I don't anymore. I would if I had time. I used to be a big Assassin's Creed junkie, and we have we've been working on one of them, but it just hasn't panned out well. It's the Viking one. I can't even think of what it's called. Anyway, Assassin's Creed has been the latest game I played. Before that, I played a lot of World of Warcraft. Let me tell you, I spent a lot of time and hours and much of my youth playing World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, and Gears of War back in the day. But yeah, it's been ages. But I play stuff if I can get my hands on a remote control. What are your favorite clothing stores? Anything discount, y'all. Like, I am not a bougie buyer. So like, TJ Maxx, Ross, Kohl's. Oh, I do love an H&M. British Primark. I'm about that. Give me an outlet store. I'm about that. I just have never in my life, I don't know, I guess I just wasn't raised that way. I just never have cared if I had a name brand on anything. It just doesn't matter that much to me. 16. What do you think is the safest way for animal control to catch a big bear on the loose in the neighborhood? Stop tearing down their fucking homes, guys. Like, you had to ask me like an animal, like, environmental question at 11:30 at night. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. This had me deep in my feels earlier talking about it with my hubs, because I was like, this is one of the questions I get asked. How do you even answer this? And he's like, a big net. And I'm like, that's a good one. But honestly, like, I just hate it because we have black bears here in Florida, and at one point they were shooting them because they got so thick, and it was disgusting. It was awful. We have them in our neighborhood right now. We've had a few neighbors spot them in their trash, and it's just so sad because we keep tearing down where they live. They have nowhere to go, and then we expect them to stay out of our streets. It sucks. It's such a catch-22. I don't know, but it's sad. It's a sad thing. Last question, 17. Do you prefer cars or motorbikes? This is loaded. Because it depends, honestly. On the road, on the street, I prefer cars, because I've seen so many motorcycle accidents that don't end well. My fingers are locking up. That don't end well, and it's just awful. But racing, I love love watching bikes race. My husband likes to race bikes, and he just rebuilt a whole bike, and it's beautiful. Oh, I'm so stoked about it. But he's ready to go take it to the track, and I'm ready to watch him race. So yeah, it just depends. Watching it race, I'm about a bike, but on the street, definitely a car. However, if you gave me like a 67 Shelby GT, I'd watch that race all day long. There's some cars that I love me an old classic, guys. We currently have a Challenger, and we're so sad that we can't take it to the UK. It's ridiculous. But we do want to get like an old classic. I told my husband, you know what? It's fine. Just promise me that someday we'll get like an old classic and rebuild it. That's like one of my dream things to do. Oh, I just love cars. Yeah, I'm like, let's get like a real Challenger, not like the plastic ones they make now. Or you could just get me a Hellcat or a Demon. Hey, yeah, beautiful cars. Anyway, I do love cars, but I like watching me like, oh, but when it comes to bikes, like, I hope I'm not offending anyone, but I'm not a huge like Harley fan. I'm like Kawasaki, Suzuki, Indian. I like a sportier bike, I suppose, rather than a hog. But I bet the hogs are much nicer to ride on. I don't know. Depends on the journey, the distance. So, yeah, that's all the questions that I have. If you've made it this far, thanks for hanging out and sticking around. I will say this for future videos coming up. I have a makeup video that I'm going to be editing and getting ready for this week, if you guys want to see that one. And I also have, what's the other one? Oh, book haul. I have a book haul coming. I am trying to finish this stinking bookshelf tour. It is the bane of my existence right now, guys. I'm telling you. I just can't seem to get it finished, but I'm gonna do it this week. Tuesday, it's happening. I'm filming my Bird Box roleplay on Tuesday. I'm also